Good evening, everyone. I just got a chance to play a couple hours of battle mode, and I wanted to give you guys my thoughts, what I like about it, what could be improved, things that are missing, things that have been added or changed. Um, so far, I'm pretty satisfied with what we have so far, but I want more. And just a quick disclaimer: I'm gonna keep the fan on. Barely into summer, and it's really hot as fuck. I'm a winter person, to be honest, but yeah, I'm sorry guys, I'm gonna keep the fan on. So let's continue. Um, so yeah, battle mode. So first thing, I guess we're gonna go with the types of battle mode that there are available at launch. And I say at launch because there is always potential for DLC in the future, which I do plan to talk about at the end of this video, or towards the end, I guess. So first thing up is there are only two battle modes at launch, which is balloon battle and coin runners. First we'll talk about balloon runners. So first things first with balloon runners, they changed it into, they still have the point system where like as many hits you get, that's how many points you earn at the end of each round. So say for example there's 3 rounds and you earn 15, 4 and 7. That gives you a total of 26 points. So you'll earn 26 points for that overall quote unquote Grand Prix or set. So it's not like, initially for some reason I thought that we had the Grand Prix set of points where certain places give you certain amount of points no matter how many hits you earn throughout that round. But it's also what's new about this, it's also a survival type of balloon battle mode. So before, like for example Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, when you would die you would spawn back but you'd lose half your hit points. So say for example you had 8, you died, you lost all 3 of your balloons or 4, whatever, and then you'd come back with all your balloons, but you would be down to 4 points because it took half of your points. But this time around, I've only played single player. I haven't had a chance to play online. But once you lose all your balloons, the match is done. So if I were to speculate, I would imagine that online mode, balloon battle mode, once you lose all your balloons, you enter like a spectator mode most likely, I'm guessing. But I actually like that. But a change I would like to see is in battle mode, something that we had in the N64 days. Once you died, you wouldn't just die for good. You turn into a bomb and you can drive around and like explode one time and give one last final fuck you from the grave. That was pretty fun. But we don't have that. As for teams, same thing. You accumulate points with your teammates, and then it's pretty much the same thing. If you die, the match is over, at least in single player against computers. Next up is coin runners. This is pretty much, so you don't get the amount of coins that you get just puts you in a certain place. You don't, say for example you earn 12 coins or whatever, you don't earn 12 points at the end of the round. I think it's like 7 if you earn first place, and then it works its way down. Per coin runners, it's pretty cool, it's pretty solid. Same old. There wasn't much change that I can point my finger at. So as saying in the topics of the types of battle modes, we are missing from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe at the very least Renegade Roundup, the new mode that was introduced in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Bomb on Blast, and Shine Sprite Thief. If I were to guess, this is going to be introduced at a later time, at a later DLC. And next up is where we're introduced into 8 stages right out of the box. First up, Mario Bros Circuit. So a few of these actually, they went back to the original Mario Kart 8 where they took chunks of the raceway and made that into a battle stage, but it's not as horrendous as it may sound. They take the open part of the racetracks and convert that into the battle mode, and there is some minor changes. For example, Mario Bros Circuit, Moo Moo Meadows, Peach Stadium. Actually, I think like 6 of them are like that. Dino Jungle and DK Pass. So, and also with these battle stages, none of them are indicating that they're from previous games. So they're all quote-unquote new stages, but I don't think so, because Big Donut was a N64 Mario Kart 64 battle stage. I don't get what they did. Make some changes to it, like they added the lava dragons to jump across, and be able to jump across, well, fly across the pool of lava in the middle, which you weren't able to do in the N64 days. You could only like drive around on the donut. But still, it's not really considered a new stage, so I don't get why don't they just slap the N64 label on there. I am a little disappointed with the stages that we got for battle mode this time around, especially compared to what we got in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which was 4 new stages, which were actually real battle mode stages, and then 4 retro battle stages that were actual battle stages. I do hope, but I'm not putting any copium on this or whatever, that when we do get inevitable DLC for Mario Kart World, that we get DLC stages for battle mode. And the reason I'm not expecting any, because we got a butt ton of DLC for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and we got bumpkis when it comes to the battle mode maps for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So it is a fucking experience. You're playing with 24 people. It can get more hectic, especially in hard mode, where you can have like you can technically have like 23 things fly at you at the same time. It's still a good time. It's still fun. Like this is more of our first impressions, but what do I believe we'll see in future modes? Hopefully they bring back Renegade Roundup, Shine Sprite Thief, and then Bomb on Battle. My hopes for this, like this is me huffing a shit ton of hopium or whatever, is since we're doing the same motto for the characters, like everyone is here for the characters. Hopefully they do everyone is here for the battle mode stages in future DLC. Like they just bring everything in. I've talked about this in like my predictions or expectations or hope videos in the past, that they don't even have to optimize them for 24 characters, just up-res them a bit and just slap them onto the DLC. Similar to what they did to Mario Kart Tour, where they added into Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Mario Kart Tour levels just by up-resing it a bit, and that was pretty much the gist of it, and adding a few ramps in order to make it seem quote-unquote like anti-gravity. They could add a bunch more in the future when it comes to battle mode. I'm enjoying it, but I have to admit it is pretty lackluster especially compared to what we had in previous generations. And I do understand the previous game was built upon a previous installment, so they had pretty much theoretically a lot more extra dev time. Let me know what you guys would think. What improvements, or what do you think of the current state of battle mode or just specific battle types like balloon battle or corn runners? Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you very much. Have a good one. Bye.